It took me 45 minutes to relay the whole story, so just keep in mind this is a brief glimpse into your love story. There's so much more to it. I can hardly do it justice. It is loaded. You have the deepest soul bond, and birthday number 1 is the dream person to your partner. You do have a lot of pure love. And birthday number 1, you are teaching your partner, and you guys have karma together. A lot of intense passion and aggression. Something didn't get to play out in a past life, whether it was passion or aggression, hostility, resentment, competition, all-out war. It could have been a combination of all of the above, or either or. Passion or aggression, but whatever that was, it comes forward in this lifetime to be harnessed with the same purpose, to be harnessed and transmuted into love. Now, that is a big part of why the universe brought you together, but the other purpose is you guys have karma together, so it doesn't indicate any negativity or any negative connotation. I'm going to remove that negative stigma and say that karmics have the most opportunity to have the highest degree of intimacy because they are doing the work that mirrors do. You are very strong mirrors to each other. So when we see something that is not us in the mirror, and we know that's not us, and that's an opportunity to provide unconditional love. Perhaps you have a core value your partner doesn't, and maybe no change is needed within, but maybe they need to reflect, or maybe not. But maybe just unconditional love is the answer, and then go within and provide that self-love and acceptance, and that bridges the gap of intimacy. And that's why karmics have the most opportunity to have the highest degree of intimacy, because they're constantly doing that work. And sometimes we see things in the mirror that are us, that trigger us, that we don't like, and that's an opportunity to do that work and go within and identify why that triggers us, right? There also may be parts of our childhood we were shamed or blamed or guilted when we acted that way, or maybe we choose not to express ourselves in the way that our partner is, and so you're both mirroring each other. You will both have ample opportunity to do that kind of work. So again, the dynamic is to extend unconditional love and go within and provide self-love and acceptance. So you have lots of opportunity to do that. And sometimes it's a need to self-reflect, or maybe for your partner to do that. So not always do we not like what we see in the mirror because we need to change, right? Sometimes we truly are triggered because we expect to see what we see when we see our mirror, which is us, because you guys are twinning in a lot of ways. You're so much alike. But then when you're not, that's triggering. Is that an opportunity to identify what core value you have that they don't, how you can extend unconditional love, but also maybe that inner child just needs a big hug. Maybe you were shamed, blamed, guilted, humiliated for expressing that part of yourself. So really identifying it is a big part of it, but then again, the unconditional love. So you guys will have ample opportunity to do that over and over within your relationship dynamic. Now also there are 3 Mars soul ties, and I was going to see, yes, you are Mars to each other, but your partner, birthday number 2, is Mars to you in 2 of these. So they're going to especially anger you without trying. And then you've got, okay, so with Mars energy, when it's flowing in both directions. You're both passionately stimulating each other, but also angering each other without trying. If you can let each other off the hook, that will preserve love and longevity. It's literally Mars energy. So to harness that is stay physically active together is the first key. Let each other off the hook when you can is the second key. So when you don't spend that Mars energy and it accumulates, it can erupt into, first resentment, hostility, aggression, anger, argument. And so the key really is doing things that you love to do together, not just mattress activities, but outside of the bedroom, and doing those things that you love, but doing them consistently. You might find if you're chilling too many long weekends in a row, enjoying, cuddling up, as couples should, if you don't also incorporate physical activity, there's going to be some contention. It's fireworks. It's passion that won't fade. It's positive magic, but as long as you're spending that Mars energy, because otherwise those fireworks will go off in the wrong direction, and that can be very frightening. It can be very destructive, and a lot of anger in and of itself is not bad. It's just the direction we allow it to go. So there's going to be a little bit of that going on, specifically from birthday number 2, angering your partner in all 3 of these connections, but also passionately stimulating them. And then birthday number 1, you're Mars to them in one of those soul ties. But you're also the dream person. So birthday number 1, your partner sees you in the very best light. They see you through rose-colored glasses. You awaken parts of them that have not been awakened before. You stir a lot of romance in their heart. You're up on that pedestal. You reflect a lot of their innermost fantasies. So they really do hold you up on that pedestal. And when you fall, they'll be devastated For it is definitely meant to stir a lot of romance in their heart. And you know, they're a very old wise soul. They're most likely here doing, producing or providing something for humanity. And actually, their greatest fulfillment will come through their mission of love. So that's written in the stars on their soul path.